Batting a lead off on this Thursday is this gorgeous weather. Looks fantastic, but the best part about today and the rest of the week is what you can't see. We'll explain. Karen?
Also first at 4, a deadly confrontation on Detroit's west side. Why the alleged shooter might not face charges. Cameras catch a deputy behaving badly. We'll show you what happened next and tell you about criminal charges in that case. Hi there, Paula.
Hi there. What do you mean? By working with Mother Nature, you can actually save on your tax bill? We have your municipality reality check in a live report. These stories and more are happening right now on Local 4 First at 4.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Drew. First at 4. Turning the tables. Police say a man shot and killed an alleged thief during an attempted robbery. Now, this happened just before 1 this morning near the Lodge and Outer Drive on Detroit's west side. Police tell us 2 men walked up to a car, pulled out a gun, and tried robbing the men inside. Well, one of the men inside that car had a valid concealed pistol license and fired at the would-be thief, killing him. A nearby resident says so many shots were fired, the window of his SUV was shot out.
This is where her car seat would be at. She had to take it out so I can remove the glass. This is where my baby sit at, right here.
So if this was a different time of day?
This could have been my daughter.
Police say the man shot and killed was in his early 20s. The second suspect took off after the shooting. Going to trial again, the man suspected in Detroit's serial killer investigation will now stand trial for allegedly kidnapping and sexually assaulting a 51-year-old woman. This is the second sexual assault case against D'Angelo Martin. He's facing separate trials for each case. Police have also called him a suspect in the deaths of 3 women whose bodies were found in vacant homes on Detroit's east side. Martin has not been charged in any of their deaths. That investigation is ongoing. And the father accused of killing a man he says robbed his son over a video game will also stand trial. David Segura faces gun charges after the June shooting in Detroit. Police say Segura's son and another man were meeting to exchange a video game when the man robbed and shot that boy. His son survived, but the alleged robber was killed. Segura is due back in court later this month. An international automaker wants to build a new plant and is setting its sights on Michigan. The Indian automaker Mahindra is looking at that massive former manufacturing site Buick City in Flint. The company has signed a letter of intent to evaluate the site where General Motors once built cars. This new auto plant could create up to 2,000 jobs, but Mahindra says it's also in talks with other states about other possible locations. Can you feel the change in the air? Humidity moving out, and the sun's still out there making it really comfortable for the next few days. Sounds really great out there, Ben.
Yeah, Karen, it's the day we've been waiting for. We've been sort of having this on the calendar, and it's finally here. What you may not notice is that the temperatures are in the mid-80s. So we had a cold front come through, and it did take the humidity with it, but it's allowed us to really see the temperatures remain in the same spot that we saw yesterday. Also, the winds are noticeable. Right now, sustained winds are about 15, gusting even higher. We're not completely dry also. 4 Live radar was tracking just a couple light showers that ran through parts of St. Clair County. Very few of us are going to see these, and if they show up, it's likely going to be about the next hour or 2, and then we're done. So a warm but very low humidity evening and a very comfortable sleeping night tonight. We'll see how long it lasts. Coming up, Karen.
All right, thank you, Ben. 2 cities in mourning, taking steps towards healing as the pressure for new gun laws continues to mount. In both El Paso and Dayton, plans are underway for the first funerals for the mass shooting victims. 31 people were killed over the weekend. The family of the suspect in Texas says his mother called police weeks before the shooting, worried because he owned an assault weapon. Police said they couldn't do anything because he was 21 years old. More than 200 mayors have sent a letter to Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell demanding action on gun bills passed by the House. Meantime, the Democratic mayor of Dayton and Republican governor of Ohio are looking to cooperate on gun proposals there.
He has made a point of reaching out to people that are of the opposite party. He has, been open to it. It's not like we agree on everything. That is absolutely not the case, but there are places that we can work together. And that's what I'm most excited about, because I think that we can really show that in this state and show some great movement for our communities.
Well, more to come from Texas and Ohio tonight at 5 and on NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt this evening at 6:30. First at 4, we're tracking other stories making headlines across America. We're going to start with some disturbing video from Florida that has a sheriff's deputy facing criminal charges. You can see deputies walking with the suspect who was arrested for public intoxication. He's handcuffed. But watch, one deputy just shoves the man into a wall, causing an injury to his head that required surgical glue. The video was shot back in December. Prosecutors charged the deputy yesterday with felony battery and misconduct. He's been relieved of duty without pay, pending termination. New Jersey residents are picking up the pieces this afternoon after a tornado and strong storms ripped through the state. In the town of Springfield, a tornado touched down and then stayed on the ground for about 4 minutes. Luckily, no one was hurt there. In other areas, it was severe rain, hail, and heavy winds that knocked down trees and flooded streets. Plus, meteorologists say there were about 160 lightning strikes in just 15 minutes. You can see them all over the streets of Detroit. And today, the city of Atlanta announced a crackdown on those popular electric scooters. They're being banned after dark between 9 at night and 4 in the morning. The change comes after the city's 4th deadly accident involving the electric scooters. All 4 happened after sunset. Atlanta isn't the only city concerned about scooter safety. Paris is banning them from sidewalks starting next month. As many of you know, Local 4 has been a part of a growing community devoted to preserving birds, bees, and butterflies. We've talked to neighbors making small changes in their landscaping and businesses with a commitment to the green of nature instead of the green of money. Today, Paula Tutman is live in one local community where Mother Nature is already giving back to its citizens. All right, explain how this works, Paula.
Okay, Karen, so right here, Mother Nature in all her glory, right over that tree line, a municipality and, of course, the suburbs. Now, here's the thing. The city of Southfield is not the only municipality that is going on a little bit of the wild side, but it is an example of one municipality that is not only embracing that wild side, but saving its taxpayers a few dollars, too. From concrete jungle to just jungle, the city of Southfield boasts 32 parks, of which 6 are being maintained in a way that keeps nature natural.
Having the open areas and then the mature forest along with the lake.
This is Carpenter Lake Nature Preserve, emphasis on preservation and restoration. Instead of mowing, the emphasis is on growing.
People started seeing the dragonflies, the bees, and it's a different side of, you know, instead of mowing everything under, give people a chance to see different types of wildlife.
Instead of fighting rainwater runoff, the city is joining it. Instead of a concrete median and artificial drainage, there is a bioswale.
It's got the ability, without irrigation or anything, to help maintain a variety of plants that live in both wet spaces, dry spaces.
The refuge is obvious for wildlife. Residents and workers at numerous corporations here.
And then, voila, it opens up into this amazing lake that's here for you to see. So it's awesome.
Kind of like a hidden gem in Southfield. So just somewhere to kind of get your mind off of everything.
And also visitors from neighboring towns.
People were talking about it from Berkeley and that it was just really beautiful. So I Googled it for more pictures and I was like, this is the perfect spot.
And when you grow instead of mow, you save time, money, and valuable resources that otherwise would be billed to the taxpayer.
This is kind of an example of what, you know, this park's all about. We had a old willow go down, so our forestry department just came out, cut the section out of the trail, and we will leave everything to just naturally decay. Let the microbes take care of breaking the wood down and just kind of let nature do its process rather than cut it up and haul it out.
The citizens of Southfield can say, thank you, Mother Nature.
Sure.
So you're finding ways to be responsible fiscally and naturally.
Exactly.
So the fiscal and the natural kind of get married.
Right.
And then they have beautiful children of Mother Nature.
Right.
Cha-ching! Thank you, Mother Nature. Again, an example of just small things that all of us can do. Hey, guys, keep sending us your story ideas. We love them. And don't forget to join us on our Friends of Birds, Bees, and Butterflies Facebook page. It's not our page. We're a part of it, but we love it. We're exchanging real information. Karen?
Paula, I love this park. I had no idea it existed. It's just gorgeous
Right?
out there. It really is.
It is gorgeous. They have a bunch of them. And keep in mind, other municipalities are doing the same. This is just one fabulous example.
I'm definitely going to make a visit for sure. Thank you. We appreciate it, Paula.